Yo, Dre, I got something to say. This is Walt, and I'd like to talk about an update on the Quawan Charles case, the Casey Goodson case, and now there's another victim at the hands of the Columbus Police Department. I have some sources that have said his name is Andre Hill. That has not been confirmed or reported by mainstream media, but mainstream media and our society as a whole seems to accept that we're going to pay and excessively fund police to do what they're doing. Let's start with Quawan Charles. Quawan Charles was a 15-year-old young man that was never reported missing by the police, was found in a sugar cane field in southern Louisiana 4 days later with his body mangled and his face horribly disfigured. And the police ruled it a drowning initially. After the autopsy, they did rule it a homicide. I've been in contact with the Charles family, and let me give you the updates from the police department. Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. The attorneys for the Charles family have a private investigator that has a recording with Miss Irvin, who is the mom of the son, who are the last two people to have known to have been with young Quawan. And she says, oh, I should have called police and everything. Evidently, a lot of people are she could be arrested just at this point for providing drugs to a minor. Evidently, they smoked pot that night. And other things she could be arrested for, too. Regardless, I'm wondering there to question, if this was a little white boy, they'd be banging on the doors of every house in Louisiana right now, much less Baldwin and Lafayette and the surrounding areas. Moving on to Casey Goodson. Casey was shot about 3 weeks ago in Columbus, Mississippi. They've been hitting the streets, demanding justice for Casey and protesting against police brutality. And what kind of questions have we had answered from police? None. All we have are more questions. Oh, they did confirm one thing, that they still are yet to interview the murderer, Jason Meade, at all. It seems that probably they don't have a lot of answers because they've been too busy hunting down black people. Because 2 days ago, they killed another black man. The police did not turn on the video camera until right after they shot him down. They did turn it on in time for us to see that they didn't render any life-saving aid or anything like that. No first aid. Not many answers there. The police, evidently his name not confirmed. Just some sources have told me his name is Adam Coy. If it is Adam Coy, he has a history of complaints against excessive force. And we will see, as they're hitting the streets in southern Louisiana and in Columbus, Ohio. Boy, I'm ready to hit the streets, virus and all. But we must demand justice. We must say their name. Casey Goodson, Andre Hall, Quawan Charles. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. One way to say that a life doesn't matter is to not investigate for justice for Quawan Charles, or it's to not render life-saving aid to someone you just put bullets in that dies later in the hospital. Yo, Dre, this is something to say. Be kind to each other. I'm out. It's Walls.